Nursing school day in the life. I did not want to come to class. I did not want to get out of bed. I did not want to come to school. Literally nothing. And then I showed up to class and all my friends are wearing the exact same outfit from head to toe with the exact same hair clips and everything. And then my friends like turned to me. She's like, "So you look like Mr. Bean." And I was like, what? I look like who? Anyways, today was a chill, cool class. We did wound care and wound dressing. It's also midterm season, so we are. I could always count on my friends giving me a good laugh when I'm feeling depresso, stresso. And so we went back to lecture. We had a couple of visuals and stuff. And so me and my 3 little musketeers, we headed off over to volunteer to get flu shots. I love staying involved in my community, especially like staying involved with nursing school. I helped run things a little bit, and I kept like resupplying all the stations. And I said, "Guys, free flu shots. Are you interested in free flu shots? Fill out this." And then I also gave out flu shots, which was cool. And so in the middle of this, they were like, "Oh, like you could go take a break, whatever." And then they were like, "Oh, that's like free food for like you guys, right?" And so I was like, "Oh, where?" So many options to choose from on what to eat. And so I picked the one with pork. I don't eat pork. So then I had to go back and I had to like pay for a meal. And so I was like, amazing. And so I had to sit away from my friends because I was like, if I'm actually trying to study, like I need to focus because I'm a talker, I'm a debriefer, and I will sit here and talk for hours. And so I was like, no, I need to actually study. And this falafel wrap was a 10 out of 10, the best falafel wrap I've ever had in my life. And I watched my show for like about 5 minutes to give myself a mental break. And I was like, okay, get back into it. And I know my handwriting's a little bit messy, but there's a method to the madness. When I take notes, like I take notes directly on like flashcards, like Anki flashcards or Quizlet, whatever you use. And then I just kind of like put down like key important points on like paper. I don't know, it's hard to explain. And then me and all my nursing school friends, we were doing like our study session, and then they were like, "Oh, Zoey, like we need caffeine." And I was like, "Oh, like I don't drink any coffee, I don't drink energy drinks." They were like, "Oh no, we need to put you on." And so I was like so tired, I could not. And so my friend was like, "Oh, like try this energy drink." So I was like, all right, like let me try it. I'll kind of give it a thing. Don't really drink caffeine, so I knew it was gonna have a big effect on me. It was 200 milligrams, I think. Guys, look at my reaction. It was so freaking good. This is not sponsored, this is not thing, but this energy drink was like so freaking good. And I want to try this V8 one because I feel like it might be a little bit healthier. But I was sipping on it and I feel like it gave me such a boost of energy and like all the clarity in the world. I was like, how did I go? And I started getting a little delulu because I don't have any caffeine. So I was like, this like was such a jolt. And the downside though is I had to keep going to the bathroom. Like I was downing so many liquids and I could not stop. And I was getting so hyper. I don't know how people like I was getting a little crazy. And but I was studying like everything I felt like was sticking. So I'm only going to use the caffeine in case of emergencies, but bathroom. And also, fun fact, I only listen to the same song over and over again. I will study for 15 hours listening to the same song. This is the part where I'm getting a little bit delusional and the videos start to get a little bit blurry. Yeah, so we FaceTime our friend because she's walking to her car, and then the video just like goes out. So we're like, did you make it? And then I like go back, start studying in like random positions, and then there was down to 3 of us. Slowly, we were the last one standing. Bathroom break. And then I had to get DoorDash because I realized I didn't really eat anything other the whole day except for that wrap. And then I felt my heart was beating out of my chest with that caffeine. But we ended the night, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.